Come on, man. You're bleeding all over my floor.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ivik.
Why do you look like this? What happened, and why are you in my office instead of Malcolm?
When we got to the warehouse and got out of the car, we were ambushed.
By who?
It was dark, and we couldn't see who it was at first. Before we were attacked, we only knew someone was watching us because we heard footsteps in the distance. Mal pulled out his gun. He told us to wait. It only took 20 seconds, one scream, and he was dead. Me and Lucas went up to his body and noticed that there was a giant, gaping hole through his neck. He choked. He choked on his own blood, sir. So we both pulled out our guns and put both of our backs on each side of the car. Me on the left and Lucas on the right. We let whoever it was know that we were armed and willing to shoot. 2 minutes of complete silence passed, and then I felt the car shake slightly, followed by a thud like something hit the ground. I ran over to Lucas and...
And what?
His body had the same hole, except it was through his heart. I couldn't see anything, so I just started randomly shooting into the darkness, hoping I'd hit something. I ended up emptying my clip, and as soon as that happened, something swept me off my feet. I ended up hitting my head on the ground and knocked the wind out of me. My eyes were closed for only a minute, but when I was able to open them, I noticed it was a little girl. She couldn't have been more than 10 years old. She started beating me with the pipe she had in her hand. She ended up breaking my left arm. Then she stood over my chest and told me,
"Hi. Whenever you wake up, I want you to run back to your boss and tell him that what he's doing is gonna stop. Whether that means I have to kill him or all his lackeys like you."
And that's all I remember before I woke up on the ground with blood spilling out of my head. I'm guessing she knocked me out, but I came back here right away, sir. Oh, and before I left and came back, I made sure I checked the entire warehouse twice. It was empty. All the girls were gone, and no one was left. I think the little girl might have...
Was that really necessary?
I will not continue to employ a man that can nearly be killed by a 10-year-old girl.
Okay, so you couldn't have just fired him then?
Do you have a problem with my decision, Mr. Johnathan?
No. I just thought you were rather fond of the carpet that his body's now bleeding on.
Take a scouting team. Go to the warehouse and clean up the mess that was left. I'm going to find this supposed little girl that caused me to lose 3 of my men.
Yes, sir. Oh, and what of the body?
I'll call the butcher. He'll take care of it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, make sure you bring back the bodies from the warehouse. I need to get rid of those as well.